Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
Hello, welcome to Music Business Daily.
Today we have Katy Perry, Avril Lavigne, and Jonas, and a couple more stories, so stick with us.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Hello and welcome back. I am Kelly.
I'm Jillian.
And we're going to share some music updates with you today. Starting off, the Civil Wars duo, which we do know has had some turmoil between the two of them. They have talked about having irreconcilable differences and that sort of thing. Weren't sure if they were going to ever put out some new music, but they are putting a second album out later this summer, which I personally am very excited about. I'm quite a fan. It's called Barton Hollow. The release date is not it's not determined yet, but sometime later this summer. So this is music that they already wrote before they had their differences. So, you know, whether they're going to stay together as far as a touring act or anything like that, you know, I don't know. Hopefully. They will work things out if they're meant to, but you know, at least they're going to put out some new music for us, so I'm excited about that.
I like them, so I'm excited too.
Good, good. So what do you have for us today?
Well, Jonas was being interviewed recently, and he was asked if he had any unfulfilled dreams in life, and he said that he dreams of going on an adventure with Sir Richard Branson. And if you don't know who that is the gentleman who created the Virgin line, so like Virgin Airlines, Virgin Records, like that whole brand. Which is pretty cool. I think it's awesome, you know, to hear a 23-year-old talking about wanting, like, someone that he aspires to hang out with is like a businessman. That's kind of cool, so that shows he has a head on his shoulders. The Jonas Brothers are getting ready to release another album. They're also going to be going on tour this summer, so they've got a lot of stuff going on, so keep your eye out for the Jonas Brothers coming back into the spotlight.
Yay. Love it. So Beck has a summer tour this summer, and they're going to be featuring some new songs from a new album. So that's pretty exciting for them. They're going to be out in Europe, a lot of shows in Paris. They're going to be in New York. So they're really going to be, you know, international performances here. And they're doing, it's going to be more of an acoustic act, which is kind of different for Beck. So, you know, it should be an interesting tour for them. I don't think they're going to be anywhere close enough to hear, but hey, if they are, I might check it out. I'm sure there will be some things online, whether you're local or not, to see what they're doing these days. So taking a little different direction. I always like it when somebody that has, you know, kind of a bigger sound does something a little more stripped down. It shows a little more intimacy of that artist or that group. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Katy Perry was in New York City recently, and she went to see a Broadway show called Kinky Boots, and apparently at the end she was crying, like hysterically, to the point where she thought she cried off one of her eyelashes. She needed to take a moment before she could go backstage to meet the cast. And I think that's awesome because, you know, pop music and Broadway are two very completely different spectrums. So the fact that one of our pop icons can be so moved by a Broadway musical, that's amazing. And, you know, another part of this story is Kinky Boots was actually just nominated for 13 Tony Awards, which Katy has been tweeting about. She said if their lead actor doesn't win the Tony for Best Actor, that she said somebody's gonna hear some angry words from her.
Love it.
Yeah, so she's supporting.
Your eyelash, it's a big deal. So.
Yes, exactly.
Especially for Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Well, we've got one more group that's putting out some new music as well, Fleetwood Mac, which they haven't put out anything new in a decade. So it's been since 2003. Now here in 2013, they're doing an extended release that's exclusively on iTunes, so you got to download it to get it. But they're also going to be you know, reuniting for some shows as well. So most likely playing some of that new music that they're going to put out there. And I was a huge fan of them as well. So I'm equally excited to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
and that's going to be out very soon. Date is not confirmed for them as well, but it's supposed to be in the next month or so. So very soon.
Yeah.
Download release, something to look forward to as well.
Yeah, lots of albums coming out. Avril Lavigne is currently working on her 5th studio album, but simultaneously with also trying to plan her wedding to Nickelback frontman Chad Kroeger. So she talks to the media about how difficult it's been trying to get her album done, but also trying to plan a wedding. I can't imagine. So she didn't give away any details of dates of her wedding or, you know, any of the plans that go along with it. She just said she's having a hard time balancing.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Bridezilla goes to the studio.
That would be next
headline from us. If somebody else doesn't write it, I will.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I think that's all that we have for you all today.
It is. So thank you for checking us out today. We'd love to continue to talk to you online. You can find us at /Talkapolis on Facebook, at Talkapolis on Twitter. And we have a mobile app as well that you can download for free. And you can watch all of our fun little microcasts and our little videos that we put on for you, as well as some other ones that we do here. So,
have a great weekend.
Talkapolis, the social media TV network for your city.